Welcome to the Big 12 on ESPN, and welcome to Senior Day at Arizona State. Moms throwing out the first pitches to their daughters. 8 seniors being honored here today. It's Arizona State set to take on Nigel Kennedy and Texas Tech, the best in the game, set to step into the circle for the 5th-ranked Red Raiders.
Getting more and more looks at what they're going to see out of Loopy.
Pitch number 8. Misses for ball 4. Good AB for Davis, who is a threat to run.
It's recorded in a half an inning yesterday, and that haven't even reached the total of pitches that Caitlin Terry's seen.
Back-to-back walks to get things started for the Red Raiders here in the first. Extra base hits, the specialty for Mia Williams in her first season in Lubbock. Slow roller. There's one at third across the diamond and a huge double play. Ground ball thrown by Loopy. 2 down. Hard shot grabbed by Shep at third over to first to retire the side. So the back-to-back walks to start the game. A diving play in the outfield earlier this year. Really tough to strike out. And facing one of the best right here in Kennedy, who hits her with the 0-2 pitch. So the leadoff aboard for Arizona State.
Looked like Nigel Kennedy was trying. Well, I still have not highlighted yet because I know that got me yesterday. I prematurely highlighted, had to scratch it out.
Every time. Kennedy gets the strikeout. 1 down. She was
more line drives getting hit hard off of the bat.
Kennedy misses the mark with that delivery. Wendell will jog to second base as Swan is aboard with a 1 out, as Texas Tech was shut out by Texas State. Nasty changeup, schlep way out in front, 2 down.
You can
3:38 on the season. Blooper center field, could be trouble, but not trouble for Haley Tony, who had a beat on it, got there to retire the side. We are 2-run home run, a double, couple runs scored in game 1. Ground ball right side to Tiade Ho-Ching. 1 away. That first inning felt pretty good for Loopy. It must have felt pretty.
The ball comes off of the bat of Desiree Spearman, just sounds different.
Line drive to right, coming in and making the catch is Avila. 2 down.
Prime example of some of the swings.
Next weekend, then for the top 8, it's on to Oklahoma City in the Big 12 tournament. Tony on an 0-2 pitch with a solid single to right with 2 down.
Texas Tech just continuing that trend of getting some, and she made the play over at first base.
Ground ball to the second baseman. Ho-Ching to first, and that will do it for Texas Tech in the second. Scoreless after 1.5.
Speed up on her. She's always calm, cool, and collected. And you can see that in this at-bat, too, just battling her way back against Nigel Kennedy, watching that changeup miss for ball 4, and it's another walk for Arizona State. Expanding outside of the zone, and that's all part of the game plan for these batters going up against these strikeout pitchers. What can you do to give yourself the edge?
Called strike 3. Strikeout number 3. Harrison through 27 appearances. This is appearance number 28 on the season. Ground ball back to Kennedy to second for 1, and beating it out down the line is Ulrich. Because I'm ready to go. Popped up to the shortstop. Tony's got it, and that will do it for Arizona State. Matchup was in Oklahoma City, 18-0 final in the Big 12 tournament. Off the glove of the shortstop, and all Reds aboard to lead things off for Texas Tech here in the third. And
that kind of rolls up her wrist a little bit.
Hot shot through the left side, and Maya Davis wastes no time to get a base hit. First and second quickly here for Tech in the third.
Now you're seeing Texas Tech.
Chopped too short and into the outfield for a base hit. Here comes the game's first run. Texas Tech on top 1-0. Garcia scores. Davis at second as Terry swinging away puts it in play and brings in a run here in the third.
It's another nice pitch by Mika Lupi, a well-executed spot, and Caitlin Terry gets on top of this ball in that second hop. You can see the way that you have the bases loaded here rather than a run already having come across.
Williams to the shortstop, and you knew it was coming her way because it was scored an error on the previous play. It goes through the legs of Ulrich, and 2 runs are going to score, and Texas Tech has put 3 on the board here in the third. Tough inning at shortstop for Brooklyn Ulrich. It's the first errors of the series for either team, all coming in this inning. 3 this inning on the shortstop.
And it's not like these are soft ground balls coming off of the bat of these Texas Tech batters. This one, again, it's that second hop where you're seeing it stay just closer to the ground than the hop prior to it. These are the ground balls where you have to decide, are you going to charge it? Or are you going to try to get it on that short hop or not field the ground ball for whatever reason?
This is to third, looking the runner back to throw to first for the out, and then breaking for third safely and diving in.
Make a play. We got out of the inning.
Slapped out to right, coming on and diving, but unable to make the catch. In right is Avila. Panel is aboard. Williams scores, and it's 4-0 Tech.
But I learned very quickly against especially an offense
pitch at bat. That didn't result in a home run. That one is a short hop. Safe at first as Spearman beats it out. I think Arizona State may challenge this one because Katie Chester's body language would...
End of the regular season of Big 12 conference play, but it was at that Big 12 tournament where she got on this roll offensively. I remember sitting there and watching as she takes first base on that ball 4 and hits a home run the very next at bat.
Valdez, a little bloop on the infield, and it's put away by the shortstop Ulrich, and that will end the third inning. 9 come to the plate for Texas Tech. 4 score on senior day as Nigeri Kennedy now working with the lead. This one is hit well to center field, and it is gone. Tanya Wendell with a leadoff home run to get Arizona State on the board. It's 4-1.
How about that swing from Tanya Wendell on her senior day, her 6th home run on the season, and she does not miss, doesn't waste any time either. Goes up on this at bat and is hunting that rise ball at the top of the zone, takes her barrel straight to it and blasts it way out to center field to get Arizona State on.
Cue shot down the line. This is going to be a base hit for Kaylee Pond.
Kaylee Pond fired up too after legging out that with a good mentality to allow herself to succeed throughout the season.
Kennedy pulls the string, gets the strikeout, 1 down.
You can see she was geared up for.
Headed towards the gap, right center field, and it is up and it is gone. 2-run shot, Emily Shep, 1-run game in Tempe.
And just like that, Arizona State is right back in this game. There's an aggressiveness and an intentionality with the way that the batters are swinging the bats in this inning against Nisha. This is a curveball going away from the barrel of Emily Shep, and she doesn't try to pull it to the left side. She just throws her hands at this curveball away and drives it over the wall, in right center field. What a swing by Emily Shep into the zone.
Popped up left side of the infield on the grass is Tony. Mejia retired.
Now I'm wondering if she goes back to that rise ball.
Called strike 3. Chester is the 5th strikeout victim. Leadoff single to left off the bat of Lauren Allred. Gets to the track and she'll cruise in the second. Standing up to start things here.
Well, rounding first base and making it all the way over into scoring position.
Gets away from the catcher. Davis was looking to bunt, no need, because on the wild pitch, Davis, the 327th of her career. First 2 years at Louisiana, last 2 years here with Texas Tech, and that one is off the wall on the fly. Davis digging for second, slides in with an RBI double. Back-to-back doubles for Texas Tech in the fourth. They're up by 2.
Hit number 328 now for Maya Davis in her career, and this one is hit hard off the wall out in left field. She got herself into a really good count here, a 2-0 count, knowing that Loopy's going to try to bring something into the zone, hunts a pitch at the top of the zone, and just drills it off the wall out there in left field with a smooth slide into second base to extend the Red Raiders' lead.
Gets away from the catcher. Here comes the runner. It's off the glove of the pitcher trying to cover the plate, and Davis comes all the way around the score. Make sure of it. Teammates told her, make sure you hit that plate, which she did. And it's a run for Texas Tech. 2 quick ones here in response in the fourth.
And we talked about this yesterday. When you're playing Texas Tech, you have to expect the unexpected. And watch Maya Davis here. This ball gets away from Sam Swan back behind the plate, and she is reading this one. Her eyes are on the ball the entire time as she is rounding third base. Score on that play.
Terry with the ground ball to second, dropped by the second baseman. This is going to be the 4th error of the game for Arizona State in the field. The pass balls don't go.
Standing still when that ball gets to her. You want to move towards that ball to eliminate any of those funky hops.
Down to third, trying to turn 2. Ho Ching with the turn makes up for the error. And the 5-4-3 double play. 2 down.
Texas Tech aggressive early in the count in this.
Shep's got another one. Makes the throw. 5-3 again, 3 times today for Jackie Liss. And that will do it. 2 runs for Jerry Glasgow's team in the fourth. They're on top 6, leading off the fourth in a 3-run game. Line shot, base hit. Terry gave up just 2 hits in her 7 innings of work last night. And Avila comes up with her.
Get you out in yesterday's game, and what adjustments can you make with your swing?
She's made the adjustments. That's gone. Brooklyn Ulrich goes deep. Number 6 on the season. Back to a 1-run game.
Within 1 run of Texas Tech in the bottom of the 4th inning. And I tell you what, Eric, these swings are completely different than what we saw from this team last night, what we saw from this team through the first couple of innings of the game. And Brooklyn Ulrich just absolutely clobbers this one. Even Victoria.
Arizona State has hit 3 or more in a game. Ho Ching with the ground ball, backhanded by Tony. Made a tricky play, looked pretty easy. 1 down. Kennedy hits Wendell, who will take first base. 2nd time she's been hit today. She's been on board all 3 times. She stepped to the plate. This is lifted to left field, not deep enough to leave the yard, as Spearman's got it for round number 2. In the lefty, and sometimes you just gotta say, I'm gonna cut my losses right here. We'll try this experiment maybe tomorrow. This is hit well to right field, but there is Terry. She's got it to retire the side. But a 2-run home.
Person, and just how good she is and how consistent and strong, and the way that she has plate discipline too to go along with the consistency that she brings with her at-bats.
1 hop to the shortstop, bobbled again. The throw to first is going to be in time, but no chance for the double play. Probably wouldn't have the chance anyway with Spearman speed. So the 0-2. Rolled over right side. Ho Ching to first for the out. Moving to third is Panel. 2 down.
With those swings Haley Tony was taking.
The 1-0. Hitter. Runners on the corners with 2 down for Texas Tech. Popped up. Playable right in front of the dugout. It's been a good day for Shep. She makes the catch And that ends the threats. Texas Tech 6. She's had a good game. 1 for 2 at the plate, 2-run home run. She's been good in the field. Excuse me, swing the pop out to Tony, 1 down here in the 5th. Couple of key results in the ACC, which of course is going to drop her average like a rock to 583.
Just 583.
Glove by Tony on the backhand. The throw to first is in time to get Mejia 2 down.
Time for today's game ended up getting pushed back a few hours.
Kennedy gets the strikeout. Chester thought maybe it was off the plate, but Nyjah celebrating the K, a 1-2-3. Fly ball to left. That's Avila out and left now. She puts it away for out number 1. Coming in the last 26 games. That's inside for a ball, and Terry is aboard. Frustration in the field for Arizona State. Katie Chester leading the ground ball again to third. Can this be 3 double plays? No. Mia Williams was running for her life down the line.
And she's running like that because Emily
Try to keep it a 1-run game. The 1-2. Ground ball to the shortstop. The throw on to first for the outs. Ulrich to Chester to retire the side. To weekend of the season to determine the 8 teams in the field, it would appear. Back to Kennedy. Flip to first, 1 down.
We've seen a lot of impressive teams in the Big 12 so far.
Bad against Kennedy. Kennedy wins the battle, gets the strikeout, her 7th. 2 down. Fly ball to the center fielder. Davis puts it away, a 1-2-3 inning for Nyjah Kennedy. She's retired 8 in a row. And we head to the 7th with Texas Tech on top 6-5 season. And it wasn't hyperbole. He just really thought, looking at it, that he had that kind of team. Looped out towards right center field. Hoaching under it. Panel retired, 1 down.
It just goes to show you.
If you get that kind of performance you got last night from Terry, and you get Nyjah being Nyjah, Spearman's going to be safe at first. The appeal said she checked her swing. That's the combination they didn't have last year. It's, May that they're trying to figure that stuff out. Tony down on strikes, 2 down.
That changeup for Kenzie Brown, first strikeout on the day for her, but that's just one of those pitches, 2 out of the.
But has not given up a hit until now. First hit of the season for Valdez. Spearman being waved around. Here comes the throw. It's in time. The tag is put on a second time for the outs. Spearman thinks she's safe. There will certainly be a challenge here for Texas Tech.
Drives that one hard down the left field line for her first hit of the season, and it comes at a great time. She smokes this one. Desiree Spearman started at first base, so she rounds second base hard, rounds third base hard, kind of avoids the bat here, and it's a slide dive around the tag of Sam Swan. Let's see if she got that right hand in there. So tough to tell from these angles. We've had a lot of close plays in our replays today.
Here's the key, Madison. There's no call from the umpire initially, so that would indicate to me that
I'm not sure if she touched home plate.
No, she didn't touch home plate.
So it doesn't look like she touches home plate, but I don't think she was tagged either right here.
Now the question is, did Swan get her on the left hand there? I think on that angle, I don't see Spearman making contact. That's why she went back to the plate. And also, the umpire making the call at the plate made no indication. So that tells you she wasn't tagged and she had not hit the plate. Now the question is, does she sneak this right hand in on the plate before the glove makes any contact? She is now 1 for 18 on the season. Little bloop. Shep, another out, and that will do it. You can see in that replay, too, from the left field corner, which is a great angle of it. They had rotated, three-man crew, so the first base umpire came down to make the call at the plate, Garrett Knowles. Down goes Wendell. Half swing, down to third. Panel over the list, 2 down. Caitlin Terry, 19-1 on the season after the win last night. Nigel Kennedy looking for her 19th win. And she's got it with the strikeout. The All-American got better as the game went along after she came back into the game, dominant in the end in a win for Texas Tech.
That changeup just devastating. The difference maker today for Nigel Kennedy to give them not just the win today, but the series win against Arizona State.